Hello everyone, I am Ku. We are playing this game. Yeah, exactly. Yep, here we go again. Let's go. I think it's this one. Load. Chapter select. Oh. Alright, continue. Is this okay? Yes, I think. Alright, here we go again. No, I was already over here. No, I was already over here. No, I was already over here! How do I get out of it? I don't know. I'm gonna close it. See you guys in a moment. Alright, here we are. Alright then. So, what do you... Hi. I guess we're heading back then. What was it again? R? Yes. Leave area. So, how's everyone's Wednesday going? Do anything fun? Anything cool? Why are my controls so weird? Where's the thing that allows me to, increase my thing? Oh, whatever. Oh, let's go. Hey, what's in here? I'd better make my way to the gym. I need to find out what's going on. Alright. Well, here we go. Time to see what all the fuss is about in this game.
Hey, come on.
What voice did I give him again?
I had no idea this Hope's Peak Academy place was gonna be such a pain. It really ain't that much different from the time I spent in juvie. Heck, this place is even worse.
And why isn't there anyone here? Walking through the halls, I didn't see a single person.
This is bad.
Isn't that, like, seriously not good?
They're just trying to spook us. They'll take those metal plates down later, I'm sure of it. All we can do now is hope for the best and prepare for the worst. Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
I have a big voice range in case you didn't notice. I would recommend watching the first episode, too.
Well, heck, it ain't like I'm scared or nothing. Let's just get this over with. Hey, where's whoever called us here? Mondo, stop! No running! I too shall go.
Hey, wait, don't leave me here all alone! Okay, time for some more tutorial action. You can press the tab key to observe the room you're in. Observing will display what people and objects we can interact with. Sorry for the late notice. Neat. Do it again. Should I talk to everyone? Whatever. Why, what's behind you? A display case. There are all kinds of trophies and plaques inside plagues. Of course, all the students who go here are ultimate, right? So this is probably just a tiny fraction of all their awards. Total silence. For whatever reason, she's the only one managing to stay calm. Maybe I'm just imagining that. Sayaka! Where are all the other students? Why are we the only ones here? I don't know.
This is
I'm
bad.
totally getting a bad 5 right now. That's nice. What's this? This school has a lot of TVs. They couldn't all just be for that weird school broadcast, could they? Well, here we go. Time to head inside. What's going on anyway? Still filled with uneasy dread, I did what the announcement said and went to the gym, and I saw what was waiting for us there. A gym. Oh, it really does look like an entrance ceremony.
See? Told ya! It's totally normal entrance ceremony stuff.
Hito was right, but in a way that just emphasized how completely not normal all of us were.
Hey there, howdy, hello. Is everyone here? Good. Then let's get things rolling.
Okay. Oh, cool, cinematic. With a lot of 2D people. 2D in the 3D world. Still a little weird.
Huh? Teddy bear?
I'm not a teddy bear. I am Monokuma.
Hi.
And I am this school's headmaster.
It was the strangest thing I'd ever seen. Right before my eyes, what I was seeing was utterly incomprehensible.
Nice to meet you all.
Such a bright voice and carefree attitude was completely out of place. And all that anxiety I'd been carrying it with me suddenly transformed into outright fear. That teddy bear can talk!
Calm down. I'm sure there's just a speaker inside it.
Hey, come on now.
I can actually... Okay, here we go. You're gonna hear this. I told you already, I'm not a teddy bear. I'm Monokuma, and I'm your headmaster. I do a good Monokuma impression, according to my friends. Ah, it moved!
Seriously, man, calm down. It's probably just a remote-controlled toy or something.
How dare you compare me to a child's plaything? You've cut me deeper than the Mariana Trench. My remote control system is so complex, even the folks at NASA can't recreate or even comprehend it. Ah, but don't make me say stuff that might destroy NASA's dream. I just couldn't bear that. Bear, really? Bear that, really? You are unfortunate. Now then, moving on. We must hurry and get started. Giving up already? No other stupid bear puns? Quiet down now, quiet down. Ah, okay, so.
He has abandoned the gag.
Everyone stand at attention and bow, and good morning.
Good morning!
You don't have to say it, Lack.
Now then.
Now then, let us commence with the most trustworthy and memorial entrance ceremony. First, let's talk a bit about what your school life here will be like. Now, make no mistake, you few students so full of potential represent the hope of the world. To protect such splendid hope, you will all live a communal life together solely within the confines of this school. Everyone live in harmony together and adhere to the rules and regulations of the school. Huh? Now then, regarding the end date for this communal life, there isn't one. In other words, you'll be here until the day you die, such as the school life you've been assigned. Well, what? Did he just say until we die? Oh, but fear not, we have quite abundant budget, so you won't lack for all the common conveniences. That's the least of our worries right now. I'm gonna do every voice, and you can't stop me! Yeah, what the heck? You're saying I have to live here forever? You're screwing with us, right? I am not screwing with you! I am no liar, of that I can be 100% sure! You can too! Just for your information, you're completely cut off from the outside world, so you don't have to worry about that dirty, dirty land beyond these walls ever again. Cut off? So all those metal plates all over the school. They're here to keep us trapped in here? That's exactly what they're there for. No matter how much you all yell and scream for help, help will not come. So with all that in mind, feel free to live out your life here with reckless abandon.
Come on, what the heck is this? I don't care if the school or whoever else is behind it all. This is just a really bad joke. Yeah, cut this crap out. It isn't funny anymore.
You keep saying that this is a lie or a joke. A bunch of skeptics, all of you. But I guess you can't help it, huh? You all grew up in an age where you're taught to doubt your neighbor. Now, well, you have plenty of time to find out whether or not what I say is true. And when that time comes, you'll see with your own eyeballs I speak the undeniable truth.
Most unfortunate.
Having to live here forever be quite the problem.
What's this?
Come now? What's the matter with all of you? You decided of your own free will to attend Hope's Peak Academy, didn't you? Now before the entrance ceremony is even finished, you've already decided you wanted to leave? Oh, but you know. I guess I did forget to mention one thing. There is a way for you to leave the school. Really? As headmaster, I crafted a special clause for those of you who would like to leave. I call it the graduation clause. Now, let me tell you about this fun little rule. As I mentioned, in order to maintain an environment of harmony here, we rely on a communal lifestyle. As if someone were to disrupt that harmony, they and they alone would be allowed to leave the school. That, my students, is the graduation clause.
What do you mean by disrupt the harmony?
Well, you know, if one person were to murder another... Murder? Stabbing, strangling, bludgeoning, crushing, hacking, drowning, igniting, how do you do it doesn't matter. You must kill someone if you want to leave. It's as simple as that. The rest is up to you. Give it your all to achieve the best outcome in the worst way possible. A chill shot down my spine. You must kill someone if you want to leave. As soon as I heard those words, my blood went cold. Bet that got your brain juices flowing. Beats the heck out of a human catching a salmon, huh? Like I said before, you guys are the hope of the world, but you know, taking that hope and seeing it get murdered creates a darkened shadow of despair. And I just find that so darn exciting.
What the heck are you talking about? To kill each other is...
To kill each other is to kill each other. I'm sure there's a dictionary here somewhere if you need it. We know what it means. That's not the problem. Why do we have to kill each other? Yes! Yeah, stop blabbering on with all this nonsense. Just let us go home already. Blabber? Oh, he said it already for me. Okay. Nice face.
Blabbering? What do you mean blabbering? Stop blabbering on about blabbering on.
Oh, just for that flame. Okay. You guys just don't get it, do you? Let us go! Let us go! You keep on saying the same thing over and over and over. Listen, from this moment on, this school is your home, your life, your world. Got it? And you can kill as much as you want to kill, so go ahead. Go on the killing spree.
Alright, come on. How long are you gonna keep this up?
Huh?
You got us, okay? You scared the heck out of us. So you can go ahead and reveal the trick now.
Reveal the trick?
Yeah, cause I mean, you know, this is all some kind of trick and all, right? So, like... Dude, shut the heck up and get out of my way.
Shoving Hito aside, Mondo placed himself in front of Monokuma, his voice rumbling like thunder.
Listen up, this crap's gone way too far. What the heck kind of joke is this?
Joke? What, you mean like your hair? Sure, let's go with what he said. Let's go with what he said there. Mondo roared, and then there was a sudden boom. It was the sound of the floorboards as he kicked off and launched himself into the air. He flew Monokuma fast and straight as a bullet. He locked onto his target.
Gotcha, you little piece of shit. I don't know if you're a toy or a stuffed animal or whatever.
So much censoring.
Either way, I'm gonna rip you to shreds.
Censoring!
Violence against the headmaster is in violation of school regulations.
Shut the up. Let me out of here, I swear to Christ. Hey, damn it.
What? What? No comeback this time?
Piece of shit.
Stop that beeping and say something!
Watch out.
Get rid of it!
Huh?
Hurry up and throw it! I don't know if her curiosity stunned him to silence or what, but without a word he did what he was told. He threw Monokuma, and as soon as he did...
The heck? That sure wasn't a joke. It blew the heck up.
There was a painful ringing in my ears, and I could smell gunpowder. Explosions might happen all the time in movies or whatever, but what's in real life? I've never seen anything like it. But you know, that means the teddy bear's been destroyed, right? I told you, I'm not a teddy bear, I'm Monokuma! Hi there.
Ugh, there's another one?
Damn you.
You seriously tried to kill me just now.
Of course.
Well, yes, I was serious about trying to kill you. You did violate one of the school regulations, after all. I'll let you off with a warning this time, but you better be careful from now on. Any naughty boy or girl who violates my rules won't get off with just a little swat on the butt. Hey, so does this mean where there's like a bunch more of you around somewhere? Monokumas have been placed all throughout the school, yes. Plus, don't forget, the surveillance cameras installed everywhere. And if you're caught breaking any rules, well, you all just saw what happened, right? And I won't be so forgiving with my punishment next time, so don't let it happen again. That's not a punishment. That's just wrong. Now then, lastly, to commemorate your joyous entry into our school, I have a little something for you. This is our official student handbook. Pretty cool, huh? As you can see, it's fully digital, so naturally we call it the e-handbook. Ahem. Yes, well, moving on. This handbook is absolutely vital to a healthy school life, so don't lose it. I wonder if I'm annoying anyone downstairs. When you start it up, it will display your name. Always make sure you have the right one. Now, this is not your everyday notebook. It has so many more uses than that. Also, it's completely waterproof. Splash it, wash it, drown it, it'll keep on ticking. And thanks to its space-age design, it can withstand an impact force of up to 10 tons. Very resistant. It contains all of our school regulations, so make sure you review them thoroughly.
Guys.
You'll hear me say this a lot, but any violation of school regulations will not be tolerated. Rules are strict, yes. They also protect society. For example, it would be utter chaos without laws. The same thing applies here, which is why it's crucial we have strict punishments in place for violators. Okay, well, that brings our incident to a close. Please enjoy your abundantly dreary school life, and see ya! And with that, he was gone, leaving us all in a state of shock.
So guys, how would you define what we just experienced? How? What? I don't understand any of this.
We have to live here forever? Oh, kill? What? What just happened?
Calm down.
Everyone, we need to just stay calm. First, let's take a second to summarize everything we just heard. Based on what Monokuma said, we essentially have two choices. Choice number one is that we each stay here living a communal life together until the day we die. And the other choice is, if we want to get out of here alive, we have to kill someone, right? But killing, that's... We were abducted out of nowhere and stepped into this place meant to look like a school. And now we're supposed to start killing each other? This is just... What is this?
A lie! That's all these ridiculous things we've heard, this all has to be fake! Right, now it doesn't really matter if it's real or fake. What matters is there anyone here who's seriously considering all this?
To that, nobody had a response. Keeping quiet myself, I looked around at the others. They all stared at one another, trying to gauge each other's thoughts. I could almost taste the hostility. And that's when it hit me. I realized the true terror hidden within the rules Monokuma had laid out. You must kill someone if you want to leave. Those words had planted vicious thoughts deep within each of us. Each of us became suspicious of everyone else. We were forced to wonder, is someone going to betray us? And that was how my new school life began. This school, which had come out of nowhere to raise my hopes so high. It's not a school of hope. It's a school of despair. So edgy. Prologue. Oh, prologue, son. Prologue, son. Nice. Surviving students, 15. Well, let's keep going then. Alright? To be continued. No, we're still going. It's only been 16. It's been 16 minutes. Alright, here we go. Isn't this just the beginning? I think so. Skip. You received the school crest present. Neat. What does it do? Oh, who knows? From zero to hero. Do you want to save data? Yes. I'll do that, I guess. Alright, sure, why not? Let's go. Hope you all enjoyed this, by the way. You must kill someone if you want to leave. My mind froze, my breath caught at my throat as I thought about that. I could feel a paralyzing fear slowly making its way through my body, dominating every last nerve. The air hung heavy on me, pressing down like a weight around my neck. I used to write books, by the way, in case you didn't know. It took everything that I had just to endure that weight. Chapter 1. To survive. Daily life. But for as heavy as the hair felt... all it took to pierce it was her sharp words.
And?
So, what are you going to do now?
Hey,
Just stand around glaring at each other? Her pointed comment was directed at everyone in the room. It helped us all pull back to reality.
Right! She's right! Sometimes even if you're nervous or afraid, you just have to step forward. To forget such a simple fact, I can't forgive myself, I'm so ashamed. Please, someone hit me! I can't forgive myself, somebody hit me! Punish me! If you want time to yell about it, you have time to do something about it.
However,
Perhaps, but what is the mission exactly?
stupid.
Idiot! To look for a way out! Duh!
Stupid! And we totally need to find whoever was controlling that stupid bear and beat the heck out of him. But before we do all that, maybe we should take a look at the handbook. It's probably best to check out the school regulations Monokuma mentioned before doing anything else.
this is fine.
True, but if we stumble around with no clue what the rules are, something like that might happen again. What he said.
Alright, so then...
Fine, then let's hurry up and check out the stupid rules already. After turning on my e-handbook, the first thing that appeared was my name. So just like Monokuma said, the owner's name showed up front and center. Then from the main menu that popped up, I selected the school regulations icon. An itemized list appeared as on screen. It was the school regulations, in other words, the rules being imposed on us all. Students may reside only within the school, leaving campus as an unacceptable use of time. Nighttime is from 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. Some areas are off limits at night, so please exercise caution. Sleeping anywhere other than the dormitory will be seen as sleeping in class and punished accordingly. With minimal restrictions, you are free to explore Hope's Peak Academy at your discretion. Violence against Headmaster Monokuma is strictly prohibited, as is destruction of surveillance cameras. Anyone who kills a fellow student and becomes blackened will graduate unless they are discovered. Additional school regulations may be added as necessary. Feeling a slight dizziness, I raised my face from the screen. As I looked around, I saw the stormy expressions on everyone's faces.
What the heck kind of rules are these? I'm not gonna let them control me.
Well then, why don't you wander around the school without a care in the world and see what happens? Personally, I would love to see what happens when someone breaks one of the rules. But if he got punished like what we saw before, I don't think there'd be a respawn waiting for him.
Yeah, ever since I was a kid, I grew up with my older brother pounding this into my head. When a man makes a promise, he has to keep it, even if it kills him.
So what?
I've made a ton of promises that I still have to keep. That's so what? So I can't afford to die here.
None of that made much sense to me, but you were saying you'll follow the regulations. Is that it?
That's true.
Huh? Oh well, yeah, I guess you're right.
Hey, I have a question. For regulations number 6, what do you think it means exactly? Anyone who kills a fellow student becomes black and will graduate, unless they are discovered. Listen, I'm not getting into this. You're getting into this. Am I in the way? Hang on. There. I'll go right here. Okay, continue. You're talking about the second half, right? Where it says, unless they are discovered? I was wondering about that myself.
It's saying that if you want to graduate, you have to kill someone without anyone finding out it was you.
But, why do we have to do that?
I don't see any reason to worry about it. Just worry about following the rules as they've been explained to us. Frankly, I don't want to hear anything from someone who waits for others to decide what to do for them.
Don't jab at me.
More like a full-on stab.
Well, for now, let's forget all that silly junk about murderers or whatever. Now that we know the rules, let's start exploring the school.
True, we need to find out where exactly we are. Is there any way out? What about food and supplies? There are tons of questions we need to answer! Dang straight! Okay, then let's start looking around. I'll be going alone.
What? Why? That's a stupid idea, don't you think?
Someone here might already have started thinking about murdering one of us. Are you saying we should stand around with them in our midst and make it that much easier for them?
Wait, hold on, that would never...
Don't bother saying it couldn't happen. You can't deny the possibility. That's why y'all seized up with fear when the graduation rules made clear to you. Am I wrong?
But...
So, I'm simply acting in accordance with what I think is best for me. Hold on, like heck, I'm gonna let you run off and do whatever you want. Out of my way, Plankton. What's that supposed to mean? One tiny bit of plankton drifting across the sea. So minuscule, so insignificant, they couldn't possibly have any kind of influence on the boundless ocean. I'm gonna beat you up.
Stop it, we shouldn't fight.
The heck you just say? You some kind of goody-goody little...
Not saying that.
Who do you think you are, talking to me like that? You think you're my dad or something?
No, I wasn't. Wham! He punched me, and I flew back in a heap. It was like something straight out of a comic book. I didn't even see the punch coming, it was just suddenly right there in my face. One second I was standing there, the next I was soaring through the air. Now that I think about it, maybe I had forgotten the kind of people I've been trapped here with. My common sense has just stopped functioning being around all these ultimates that blown my fuses. So I guess I shouldn't be surprised if it led to something as absurd as this. But I just lost track of that sense of reality. That was my last thought as my consciousness started to fade, before it finally cut out completely. And when I finally opened my eyes, what I saw was... Huh? Where am I? As if it had become part of my daily routine, I woke up in yet another room I'd never seen before. Okay, so where am I now? You now have access to the handbook menu. You can use this to check a variety of information as you play. Okay, open the handbook by pressing the F1 key. You can use this menu to check the school regulations and character info in the report card section. At certain points, map and truth bullets may not be available. What? Truth bullets? Hang on, I have a blanket on me, and I'm going to make it better, as it's kind of folded up. Don't you hate folded up blankets? Alright, presents, report card. Alright. Neat. You can also save and load data under the system section. Finally, press the F2 to review the transcript. This records all pertinent info, so use this to review comments from everyone involved. What? Wait, what? Ah, alright, cool. Well, here we are now. Neat. So, tab. You want me to go over all that? I don't think that's a good idea. What's this? It's some kind of lint roller. I guess we're supposed to clean up after ourselves? Keys? This must be the key to the room. My name's written on the keychain. Which means it must be mine, right? I better hang on to it for now. Garbage can. Just an everyday trash can. I don't see any kind of trapdoor hidden compartment or anything. Nice. What's that? What? What'd I get? Huh? Huh? Oh, well, whatever. There's some kind of metal plate mounted here. Is it to keep us all trapped here? Yes, it is. I want to click a surveillance camera. I hate the idea that someone might be watching me right now. We're not allowed to mess with the camera, so I better not make sure I don't touch it. Right, what are you? It's a notepad. I guess school must have given one to each of us. Doorway. This would appear to be the bathroom. Huh? It's not opening. I guess it's locked. You could say that. I guess. What's this? Some kind of monitor. Ugh. Huh? A thing is over here. There's a piece of paper hanging on the wall which says, Announcement from Headmaster Monokuma. Each room's lock has been designed to completely protect against tampering or lockpicking. Remaking an individual room key is quite troublesome, so please make sure not to lose yours. Your room comes furnished with a shower, but please note that the water is turned off at nighttime. Also, the bathroom in the girls' room includes a lock of their own. Finally, we prepared a small gift for each of you. For the girls, a sewing kit, and for the boys, a tool kit. Sewing kit includes a map of the body's vital organs. One stab will do the job, girls. For the boys, we believe a strong blow to the head with any of the tools should be ample. Don't think, just feel, and let's all enjoy ourselves. I crumpled up the sheet of paper and threw it in the trash. Okay, oh, wait, there's something over here? Oh, no, wait, no, there is. It looks like there's something in the drawer. It's a toolkit. It must be brand new. It's still in the shrink wrap. I don't really need it right now, so I'll just leave it here. Alright, guess I'll do this. It looks like the door leads outside. It's locked. Some of the rooms have locks, huh? I think I'm starting to understand. This room must be a bedroom. Whoa! Sleeping anywhere other than the dormitory will be seen as sleeping in class and punished accordingly. This is my assigned dorm room. Someone must have carried me here after I fell unconscious, so that answers that question. The next question is, what's everyone else up to right now? There's only one way to find out, and that's to get out of here. Duh. Leave the area? Yes. It's been 27 minutes. I rushed out of the room to meet all the others, but there was something waiting for me. It was like something out of an old TV show. Wham!
Sayaka? Sorry. Are you okay?
I'm fine. I hope you're okay. Sorry about that.
Sorry about that. So weird. She had an embarrassed smile on her face. I stood up slowly. Smile? I don't see any smile. There's still no smile. Are you okay, Sayaka? Are you hurt? You make it sound worse than it is. I'm completely fine. I know how I look, but I've actually built some pretty good muscle jumping up and down on stage. That's good then. But are you okay? You know, from where Mondo hit you? That's true, I got knocked out right in front of everyone. I guess I revealed my lack of cool right there from the beginning. Oh, I'm fine. Nothing wrong here.
That's good.
I was kinda worried. Thanks. By the way, what are you doing here? Actually, I came here to get you. You came to get me? Well, if you're feeling better, I was hoping you could come to the dining hall. The dining hall?
You see,
After you got knocked out, everyone decided to go there and do their own thing. We decided it would be more effective if we split up to investigate. So we agreed to get together later on and talk about what we found out. So does that mean it's almost time to get back together? If that's what's going on, then of course I'll go with you. Good! I'll go on ahead and meet you at the dining hall then. Okay, where else can I go? Now then, if this place is laid out exactly like it was in, well, there's a map like this in VR chat, which I've gone to before, and I'm assuming it's labeled, everything is about the same. Everyone's being up, I should head there myself, but I want to go into the area with the garbage can. Bathrooms, over there. There's no second floor though, as far as I'm aware. This is where the classrooms and stuff are. I don't have any reason to go there right now, I should be at the dining hall. Okay, fine. This must be the dormitory dining hall. It looks pretty clean, so that's good. I guess it's not really important right now with us being prisoners here and all. Yeah, that's true. Nobody was there waiting for us. We don't really have much of a choice. I guess we should just wait here for now. Okay, let's just wait here. Huh? You heard that?
like I said, I'm psychic.
Uh-huh. Read my mind then. Dang it! I'm just kidding, seriously, I just have amazing intuition. Is it really just intuition? It's kind of sudden, but here comes a tutorial. Right now, I'd like to talk about reactions. You're going to be talking to Sayaka, right? Well, while you're talking to her, some purple words are going to appear. Here's how they work. When purple words show up, if you press the right button, you'll go into a reaction mode. At this point, you can use the WC keys to make selection and confirm it. Also, when it comes to the dialogue and review whatever you talk about, look for more info. Talking to someone about things like this is called a reaction. Okay, do your best to enjoy your school life. What did that do? Ah, have you gone ahead and used it already? Well, that's just wonderful. Make sure to keep it in mind as the story keeps moving forward. Okay? By the way, Makoto. Huh? What is it? Well, it's just... I know this is kind of continue the self-injection, but I wanted to ask you something. What does this do? Continue our self-introductions. We kind of got cut off before, but I had a question I wanted to ask you. So you wanted to ask me something? I wonder what it is. Now I'm really curious. By the way, huh, what is it? I want to do the other one! What do you want to ask me? Did you happen to go to Blackroot Junior High? Were you maybe in class 2? Yeah, actually I was. I knew it! Yeah, I went there too. I was in class 4 though. Do you remember me? Do I remember? Even back in middle school, she was a celebrity with all kinds of ultimates surrounding her. How could I forget? Almost as surprised as her question was that she remembered me. We'd never even talked to each other, but somehow she still knew who I was.
Hey,
Are you okay? Oh yeah, I'm just surprised is all. I wouldn't have thought you'd remember me. We went to the same school for 3 years. Of course I remember. Well, that's true, but there were lots of students in our grade, right? I'm not into it! Shush! Plus, I've never been the type of person to ever really stand out. I'm average at everything, and all my hobbies are totally normal. Even normal would call me boring. What are you talking about? You're so strange. So strange, that's... She started giggling even louder. That somehow mysterious smile of hers made my heart grow calmer. Her smile was the nicest smile I'd ever seen.
that's good.
Anyway, I'm really glad that I know someone here. Talking to you has made me feel a lot better about all this. You're amazing, Makoto. No, I'm really not. I'm nothing at all compared to all you ultimates. But you're the one that helped me find my courage again. Any of those ultimate students. Thank you for saying that. Oh, and thank you for helping me out. I'm going to become your ultimate assistant. Huh? My ultimate assistant? Yep, I'm your assistant now. I'm going to help you out as much as I can, so let's get out of here together. When she says things like that, it just gets me pumped up, which is nice, but still. Everyone else is still late. Besides that, I don't even know what time it is right now. There must be a clock around here somewhere. Up here. It's right over there. So what time is it right now? So it's 7 o'clock at night? You were unconscious for a pretty long time. I see. Without being able to look out a window, I've lost all sense of time. If I have to stay in this place for too long, I might just go crazy. I can't believe no one's here yet, but I'm sure they'll start showing up soon. Almost like he timed it. He timed it. Taka threw open the dining hall doors right as Sayaka said that.
Hey, Makoto, Sayaka. So you two got here first, huh? Too bad. I sure I'd beat everyone here. I guess that just means I don't have enough fighting spirit yet. Well, I won't give up. Next time I swear I'll win no matter what it takes. Justice shall always prevail.
That's a bit much, Sid, don't you think? Yes, it is. He's weird. Everyone here is weird. And soon after that, everyone else came strolling in one after another. After a few minutes, everyone had gathered in the dining hall.
Okay, it looks like everyone's here.
I'm gonna drink some apple juice. Done. Alright, let's keep going. I found out I was sleeping.
The sooner we find out what's going on, the sooner we get out of here.
Oh no, am I gonna have to talk to everyone again?
What are you talking about?
What about, what's her last name? You know, the silver-haired girl? Oh yeah, Kyoko.
What about her?
She's not here.
What?
I took another look around the dining hall. Sure enough, she was nowhere to be seen. I wonder where she went. Has anyone seen her? But everyone just shook their heads. Wait, so nobody's seen her? Why hasn't Kyoko shown up yet? Could it be because...
Yes, indeed.
all that stuff which I already said! You must kill someone if you want to leave. It's as simple as that. The rest is up to you. Give it all you achieve. The best outcome in the worst way possible. Is it possible? Was she really? No, I'm just overthinking things.
Darn it, Kyoko. You really going to be late like this on the first day of school? Not only is she late, she didn't tell anyone she would be late. A most unbecoming personality trait.
You're being a real... whatever the word I replace that is with right now. You know that?
But what do you want me to do? Punctuality is everything. Now then, I declare the first session of Hope's Peak Academy briefing meetings has begun.
Makoto, actually, first of all, I've talked enough. Maybe we should listen to what everyone else has to say. Okay, let's do that. You know, what's up? I feel like I already have become your personal assistant, don't you agree? I mean, I'll be the best assistant in the world, but I'll give it everything I've got. No, you've already done so much as my assistant. Oh boy. Oh great, I'm gonna have to talk to everyone again? Well, here we go. It's been 35 minutes. What's the... oh wait, no, I don't. Alright, sure. Okay, whatever. I don't think I should leave right now. The atmosphere is unpleasant. I see, I talked to her now. Okay, so since you're in the dark about all this, let me lay out what's been going on. Everyone split up to investigate different parts of the building, but Yake and Taka went off on their own, and so did Kyoko. Alright, let's figure out what this is going on here.
I wanted to try and find some clues as to who's responsible for imprisoning us here, but unfortunately I made no such discoveries. That's all from me. Really? Really? That's it? If I'd uncovered anything else, naturally I would have more to say, but I didn't, so I don't. Right, understood.
Okay. Sorry, but everyone split out, blah 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 blah. Yeah. Taka.
I spent some time looking around the dormitory and I made a discovery of the century. I found that there was exactly one room for each person.
Well, yeah, I figured that out before anything else. Each door already has a nameplate on it, so I guess all the rooms have been assigned already.
And each room key is attached to a keychain with the owner's name precision attached onto it.
Which confirms that the room I was in earlier was in fact my room. And Chihiro and I found out that all the rooms are totally soundproof. Your next door neighbor would scream their lungs out and you wouldn't hear a thing. Well, each room also has a private bathroom which could also lock. But it looked like there were only locks on the bathrooms in the girls' dorm. Huh? When I checked my bathroom door before, it definitely seemed like it was locked. That's weird. I should double check it later.
Okay, so they got a bunch of rooms ready for us. They're assuming we're gonna be here for a while. Well, better to have them than have not. At least we don't have to worry about surviving like wild animals.
That can't be all you have to report, or can it, Mr. Honors Student?
That's all for my report. Let's move on to whatever's next.
My voice is gonna be so exercised from this. But, alright, went off their own, and so did Kyoko. It looks like Leon, alright. we went all up and down the school, double checking the windows and all the hallways and classes. We wanted to see if we could get any of those metal plates come off, but what happened was
Nothing. Not a dang thing. We couldn't get a single one to budge, even a little bit.
What should
there wasn't any hope to escape anywhere. School has been totally cut off.
This is bad.
This sucks.
Bad.
It really sucks. It sucks. What the heck are we gonna do?
Just calm down. You're starting to make me nervous.
I put myself in this. I got myself into this, so, you know. I didn't mean to do that. The same goes for Hina, Sakura, and Mondo. Celeste, Toko, and Hifumi were left over, so they joined up. We thought maybe we could find some way to communicate with the outside, so we went looking all over. But we didn't find a thing, sorry.
I went back to the main hall thinking maybe we could do something about that giant mech of metal. But even with Sakura and me both, we wouldn't budge. We hit it with desks and chairs and nothing. It was hard as, like, metal.
Yes.
Well, yes, it is metal.
Anyway, if we're gonna get out of here, it's not gonna be through there.
I feel like I could just cry, but no. I have to hold it in. I have to manage my hydration.
I shall tell you what happened next. It has nothing to do with the communicating with the outside world, but still worth worrying about. In both the school and dorm areas, there was a set of stairs leading up to another floor.
But there were gates there, and we couldn't find out a way to open them, so we couldn't check it out.
In other words, at this point, we are only able to search the first floor. We can further...
Can I do her voice?
We can further assume that there is potentially something above the second floor as well. And if that's the case, there's at least a chance it may lead to a way out.
Alright, sure. Let's keep going.
You see.
Yep. Here we go again! I'm gonna get a headache. If I'm being honest, I can't quite say we acted as one. Rather, we did nothing as one. We spent the entire time in the gym. Honestly, we are not exactly the types to go running around the school like a gaggle of junior detectives. What the heck are you thinking, just sitting around in the gym the whole time? Well, it's not like any of you invited me along, and nobody said, hey, come with us. I blame you for leaving me out. It's your fault. If you wanted to go with someone, you should have just said something. Forget it, like I'd want to go anywhere with you. With you. Huh? Your mind is as thin as your body, making me sick to my stomach.
Are you for real?
I don't even know how to react. How can you just say something awful to someone you just met?
Alright, guys, everyone just calm down, okay? All this stress is bad for your skin, you know?
Yeah, it sounds like you two are so close now. You're fighting like sisters. I don't think that's what's going on, Sayaka. So that's what they have to say, huh? Well, I guess I'm the only one left. I went around the dining hall. I found a fridge in the back of the kitchen and it was overflowing with all kinds of stuff. I guess we don't have to worry about food at least. Sure, for now, but even with all that, there are 15 of us. How long can the food last? You can just eat sesame seeds or something. Huh? What am I, a parakeet? I don't think we have to worry about it. All the food gets restocked automatically each day. At least that's what Monokuma said. You saw him?
Okay.
Yeah, he came out of nowhere while I was checking the fridge. Told me that then disappeared again. He was so fast I can't believe someone could have been moving him around with remote control. A weaponized toy that can just appear out from nowhere. I can't tell if we're supposed to be afraid or not. But was everything okay? He didn't, like, try to eat you or anything, right? Eat her? What do you mean by that?
Bruh.
Come on, man!
What the heck? You're acting like some kind of sleazy drunk dude. Not like there's a good kind of drunk dude.
Hey, stop screaming around, all of you. Are you still asleep or something? We're prisoners here. We could all just die any second.
She's right. We can't be making stupid jokes right now. We gotta do something or...
A voice cut through the noise, interrupting Mondo. You're all spending I'm assuming this is Monokuma, but you're all spending an awfully lot of time yelling around. Oh, it's her. Do you really think you can afford to do so? Have none of you accepted the reality of the situation?
Kyoko, where the heck have you been? We already started the meeting without you.
She didn't say a word. Instead, she just dropped a piece of paper on the table. Huh? What's this? Appears to be a map of Hope's Peak Academy. A map?
What's this? Where did you find this? Where'd you find this?
It doesn't matter where I found it.
It does matter. You're really freaking us out right now.
Never mind that. What's it mean?
Just look at it.
Just look at it. The building we're in right now is laid out in precisely the same way as Hope's Peak Academy. So what you're saying is, this really is Hope's Peak Academy? Well, in terms of its construction, yes. But it looks like it's had a number of strange renovations done to it. Renovations? I don't know all the details yet. All I found was details about the first floor. But then, this really is Hope's Peak. We didn't get kidnapped to some other place.
So stupid it's not even possible. This is where the country's future elites are supposed to come and learn?
But if this really is Hope's Peak, where are all the other students?
Hey, come on, let's just stop talking about this, negative stuff.
But aren't you worried? Things don't look good.
Worried? What's there to be worried about? I mean, this is all planned out, right? People in charge of Hope's Peak put this all together, right? Man, if I got stressed out every time something like this happened, I'd have ectoplasm shooting out of my mouth. Good things come to those who wait, right? So we just gotta chill and everything will work out.
But why are you laughing? What's so funny? I'm just happy, that is all. It seems splitting up to investigate was a good idea after all. Haven't you been listening? Looking around was a total waste of time. We didn't find a way out, didn't find who's behind this. We still have no idea what's going on. Huh? Is it not crystal clear to you what is going on? It is perfectly obvious that we have been imprisoned in some secret location with no way out. None of us had any response to that. We didn't want to accept that reality, but it was staring us right in the face. You didn't have to say it like that. I was trying not to think about it. No way out. We're trapped here. What are we supposed to do?
It's very simple. If you want to leave, you just have to kill...
Don't even joke about that. Everyone just calm down, please. We need to stop and think about what to do from here.
There's gotta be something we can do.
All we can do is adapt. Adapt to living our lives here from now on. Live here? Are you saying we should really just accept it? A lack of adaptability is a lack of adaptability. Survival is not based on who is the strongest or the smartest. It comes down to those who can adapt. As someone who has come out on top more than once, I have a suggestion.
Huh? What do you mean?
We all understand that we are trapped here, which means we will be spending the night. However, you'll remember the rules regarding nighttime, right? Nighttime is from 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. Some areas are off limits at night, so please exercise caution. Sleeping anywhere other than the dormitory will be seen as sleeping in class and punished accordingly. So regarding this nighttime, I think we need to add a rule of our own. What do you mean? Going out at nighttime should be prohibited altogether. The school regulations do not actually tell us not to go out at night. I would like to make it official. But why? The way things are now, every time night comes, we will start to get worried and anxious. We will all be afraid someone might try and come and kill us. What? If we have to worry about that night after night, who knows how long it will wear us down in no time.
So you're suggesting we limit our activity at night as a kind of preventative measure?
However, unlike the other rules, nobody can be forced to comply. We all have to agree to follow it. I see what you mean, but I think I can agree to that. It's like the little goth Lolita said, without something like that, we're just gonna self-destruct.
On behalf of all the men here, I agree to comply. Hey, you can't just decide to speak for us.
So everyone is in agreement? Good. Then if you will excuse me. Huh? Wait, where are you going? It's almost nighttime. I want to take a shower before it arrives. So, goodbye. Moving with pure elegance, Celeste left the dining hall. I can do this voice for as long as I can right now. It's almost time to... It's 45 minutes. Her behavior seemed so unnatural. I couldn't imagine anyone even trying to stop her. So I guess it's pretty obvious where we go from here. We'll be spending the night, it looks like.
Adaptability.
So, Mr. Chairman, what next? One person already left.
Well, what do you say? Let's say we call an end to today's meeting. Like she said, it's almost nighttime. Anyway, we can reconvene first thing tomorrow morning.
Do we really have to stay the night here? We don't have a choice. We can't go for long without getting some sleep.
So we have to just give up.
That's all fine and good for today. But what do we do tomorrow?
Our only option is to split up and look around again, and let everyone know if we find anything.
Yeah. Okay, let's do that. Then we're done for today? Good. I'm exhausted. With heavy movements, everyone headed off to their private rooms. Makoto, are you ready to call it a day? Yeah, let's go. Is this really where I'll be staying for this foreseeable future? Oh, that's right. I should check the bathroom one more time before I go to bed. Only the girls' bathrooms should have locks on them, right? Alright, let's open it up. It's no use. It really is locked. Oh. Bzzzt, wrong! Not locked! Holy crap! Jeez, talk about no reaction. It's like you just saw a ghost or something. Like some kind of robot bear ghost. What are you doing here? Makoto Nagi, this is super duper majorly bad, so it's so bad it's almost magical. Ultra magical, lawful attack! In point of fact, I acknowledge that the bathroom in your room has a problem with the door frame. Wait, so the reason it won't open isn't because it's locked? The door just doesn't fit? Didn't you see the notice? Why? What, can't you read? The bathrooms in boys' rooms don't have locks. I mean, a lock in a boys' bathroom is kind of pointless, don't you think? Well, it's not that it's pointless, I guess, but I'm no expert on the birds and the bees and all that. Anyway, there's a little trick to opening this particular ill-fitting door, and that's what I'm here to teach you. Okay, ready? You just gotta turn the doorknob, then lift up while you pull. Go ahead, give it a try. Turn the knob and lift the door up while I pull. When I did that, the door opened without a problem. I see it open right up. Isn't that crazy, though? You're just the only one that doesn't fit right. You're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But looks like you're not lucky at all. Anyway, I suddenly don't feel like being here anymore. Bye! Hey, wait! Dang it. Ding dong, bing bong.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then, sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Looks like it's nighttime. We all promised we wouldn't leave our rooms now. All I can do now is try and get some sleep. While settling myself, I collapsed onto the bed. My eyes closed almost immediately. It's not that I was ready for bed exactly, I was just utterly exhausted. It was as if I spent an entire day staring at a TV watching movies. Or like some kind of illusion where I'd been tossed into a made-up fantastical world. Yeah, that feels about right. There's no easy way to just accept the situation we've been suddenly dropped into. So this is how the curtain closed on my first day at the Hope's Peak Academy. Soon enough, I was asleep. Would it be too much to hope that when I woke up I'd realize it was all a dream? It's kind of lame as far as endings go, but I'd be fine with that. Actually, that'd be the best. In any normal school, Mr. Monokuma would be a kind teacher. When I think about what's coming up, I'm just so filled with pride and joy. Our ceremony earlier was absolutely splendid. Thank you all very much. Remember that you're all students of Hope's Peak Academy and strive to refine your ideals.
To you, I will send you all off into a new tomorrow.
Ding dong, bing bong. It's almost been 50 minutes. Man, when's the gameplay gonna start?
Good morning, everyone. It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine. Get ready to greet another beautiful day.
Apparently it's morning, but thanks to the total lack of windows, there's no way to know for sure. Anyway, what should I do now? Maybe I should go find Sayaka and we can figure out where to go from here together. She did say she's my assistant now. Okay, it's decided. I'm gonna head to her room. With a newfound determination, I left my room. Neat, but I have to call it here now. Hope you all enjoyed. If you like it and want to see more, 5 likes and views, I'll play it again. Take care, everyone. Have a great day.